Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is just a short vlog on my visit to the zoo, Ogba Zoo precisely. Location is Benin City. In fact, if you see this gorilla and you're a Benin person, you will know where this location is. So I apologize for using portrait mode to film. The first animal we saw was a crocodile. He was having a hot nap. At first I thought he was not alive, but it moved and blinked its eyes, so it's alive. Yeah. The next location was the spot for the tortoise, the African tortoise, but we couldn't find any. So although we saw a little hole somewhere in the corner, I just presumed that the tortoise was hiding inside there. And while we were just taking a look at the empty venue or the empty view, our little lamb came or sheep and it said hi. If not for the voiceover, you would have heard it. The next location was where we had different species of monkeys. If I can remember right, we had one rhesus species, one mohan species. Those are the ones I can remember. So sorry, I apologize for the shaky video, but the monkeys looked healthy and they looked nice. Yeah. So this is me just going round and round. Oh yeah, the grey monkey. They were actually beautiful. I didn't really rate Ogba Zoo before now. This was actually my first time visiting this zoo, and it was not bad at all. It was okay. I mean, my family just traveled back and I decided to just go out. First solo outing of the year. Let's just go see the animals, in the zoo. And Benin has one zoo, or I think they have up to two, but this is one of them, and I decided to come see them. This was a solo rhesus monkey. It was beautiful. You see me zooming in and out just to get a clear view with the cages. This is a grey monkey. This is another person interacting with them. I didn't have the balls to go close to them. Come to think of it, I think that monkey was trying to tell me it was hungry, but I didn't get it on time. So this was me trying to go to the back of the cage to see if I can get a better view. This red patterns monkey, there are two in number. They were a little bit small, but they were obviously catching their vibes and catching crews because they were just having fun. It was really sunny, and at first I thought I was videoing the animals, but the sun was so much. And before I realized I've already filmed. So this was me at the back of the cage trying to just say one or two things about my visit so far. And before you know it, the monkey, one of the monkey species, started acting all up, and I started saying, oh my gosh. This was me being confused, but yeah, it was under control. The next location I went to was where we had these birds. I didn't see a name tag, but these birds are one of a kind. I've never seen this kind of bird before. It had the distinctive features. Although from my I think they're old. They looked old though, but I've never seen such birds before. So I was still excited and like, wow, I've never seen this before. I think their names are Stock. I don't know. Just a presumption, or an assumption rather. This was me going round and round, zooming in and out just to get a clear view. That bird was like, what are you even doing here? Just stood still. So this was the section where the hawks were located, and they gave us a view. So you can see they are flying around the cage. One in particular, but I must confess, the hawks really looked beautiful. I mean, these birds are beautiful. I just started imagining how an eagle will look like on ground. They're really beautiful. This was me just saying one or two things. Then we went to the next location where we had the porcupines. We had the brush-tail porcupine. Brush-tail porcupine. I didn't see this name tag on time, but the porcupines were in their little hole created for them, or space created for them. They didn't want to come out. Yeah, this is the brush-tail porcupine. The previous one, there were two inside that hole. This was just one inside, minding its business and trying to eat something. I couldn't really get a clear view. You guys should forgive me for this voiceover. This is like the first time I'm doing this, and I hope I'm doing a great job. Don't worry if I'm not doing a great job. Next one will be better, okay? Oh my god, the stench from the porcupine cage was really, really awful. So we came to where the alligators were. I had to climb up to get a better view. I must say, you have to be courageous to do this. Not like it's so dangerous. I mean, the cages are still intact, but you have to be courageous to climb up to get a closer view. And that was what I did. Exactly what I did. So this cage, a python was here. Because of the nets in the cage, I couldn't really get a clear view. Oh, we saw another alligator. This one looked so funny, but it was alive and just in its own zone. So I saw two pythons, yeah, and in each of the python cages were birds, like chicken, probably as an enticer of food, I don't know, but they were birds, one bird each. And we saw the dwarf crocodile. This was the only crocodile we saw inside the water. Every other one was outside on the sand or on the platform. This one was just taking a chill bath in the water, having fun. And so we came over to the peacock session. This was me just admiring myself in the sun and saying how tired and thirsty I was. But the peacock actually gave us a good view, although it didn't display the feathers like they would normally do. And did you know that this beautiful peacock is the male? You know, normally we would say female species of the female kind of every species are finer. But I mean, in this case, the male peacock is cuter than the female. I don't know why they paired these birds with guinea fowls though, but this was one male peacock and the female peacock. I don't know if the female one is also called a peacock, but here you go. I was trying to zoom in and out, but it wasn't working. It was blurry for some reason, but I think you catch the drift. In fact, I don't even understand this video myself, but let me just gist you. This housed one of the biggest is it chimpanzee now? Yeah, chimpanzee I've seen. It was so big. You know the ape, that movie that had apes in them and they looked so big. Exactly, that's how this one was. More reason why it was really locked. It was under lock and control. Like, this is the only animal that was inside the building, and the net that they used to protect the building was also locked. So I couldn't really get a good view because it was just locked under key and control. This was me trying to get a view, but I didn't. But trust me, it was one big chimpanzee. So I was like, oh my god, I was just complaining. I wish I could have gotten a good view for for you guys, but this was impossible. So this was me moving and anticipating the next animal I was going to see. I think the next animal was going to be a hyena, but not hyena. So we saw donkeys, right? This particular one is this exact breed that we saw in the animation Shrek, and it reminded me of the donkey in Shrek. Yeah, here you go. It was just minding its business under the hot sun. I don't know what it was eating on the floor, but seemed to be eating something. There were three of them in this cage. One was the black one, didn't seem to care. Then the one standing, the one I zoomed in to get a view, looked really very cute. Yeah, here you go for the donkeys. Nothing so much, nothing too serious. They're just lazing around and trying to keep themselves busy. This cage was empty. I actually thought the hyena was gonna be here, but it wasn't. It was just I wonder what animal was here before it became deserted. Yeah. Oh my god. Now wow. Alright, this was me moving and no animal, and I decided to show my face more. So this particular segment had the baboons. Although these ones, they are rectile now. The bum bum area was actually looking funny, so I think they separated them from the other ones, because later on in the video I got to see some healthy looking ones. And guess what? We finally saw the hyena. Thank God I'm doing this voice over, because I actually laughed, gave a laugh of you know how hyenas laugh. That's how I was laughing. It was just chilling and sleeping. The hyena not even staying indoors, so I just kind of zoomed in and out, and that was it. Capture this dragonfly. Yeah, you go. Where are you? Yes, beautiful dragonfly. I don't know if you caught it, but a dragonfly just appeared from nowhere. So this next section, you can see the baboons are here. Okay, and this is where the dragon. I don't know, the dragonfly just keeps flying around. I was trying to get a good view of the baboons. They actually gave us a good view though. They were just moving up and down, hitting their cage and climbing up and down. I think from all the animals we saw, they were the most active. Oh my god, this was the lion. Yeah, the lion. The lion was lying down. I couldn't really tell if it was big or medium. People had come here before said the lion was actually big, but it didn't look big to me. And this was me just talking, and I actually forgot to film the lioness. The lioness looked more like it looked medium and big enough, like the ones we see on Nat Geo Wild. And this was me just talking. Little backstory to my outfit. Yeah, so I had to improvise. On wearing my gown, I found out that it was too revealing. What was I going to do? I wanted to wear this gown today, so I had to improvise and input my hanky into my front. As you can see, you think it's a camisole. It's hanky, oh my people, it's a hanky. So this was also trying to do some videos. There's this bamboo shade at the back of the lion and lioness view cage. These are some nice shots I just took. This is the end of my vlog. See me now. I bet I look pretty, Jerry. You'll see more of me later on, right? I intend dropping a lot of videos.